Okay, we'll start today with some hip flow. And so you can just find yourself a little space on the ground. And we'll just start both knees out in front and then kind of like drop them off to the side. And if you want to add like a little twist here, that could feel good. Kind of extending your shoulders all the way around. And then twisting the other way. You'll just kind of rotate back and forth. Trying to get your knees to the ground as you twist side to side. Alrighty, then we'll add the next progression, so just kind of starting back in the middle with both feet out, drop your knees down to the right, and then you'll kind of squeeze your glutes and use your hands if you want to push yourself up into this kneeling position, and then really squeeze your glutes here, try to get your hips forward, and then with control setting your butt back down, and then switching to the other side. Then again, using your arms to push yourself up as much as you need. And then really squeezing your glutes at the top to get your hips through. Good stretch through your hip flexors and your quads. Alright, and then adding the next progression, so starting back in the middle, dropping those knees down, squeezing your glutes, coming up into this kneeling with both knees down, and then you're going to take your trailing leg, so when you go to the right, it's your left leg. Then you bring it all the way around, and then you'll be in that kneeling position, half kneeling with one knee up. And you can kind of lean forward again a little bit, get your hips going forward. And then with control, bring that knee back down to your trailing foot, and then butt down, back around. Hips up, trailing leg, swinging through, and then placing it knee back down by your foot, butt down, rotating. Ugh. And then on your next time through, we'll add another layer. So dropping those knees down, trailing leg comes through, then when you get into this kneeling position, after you've gotten that lean forward stretch, you're gonna actually send your hips back, straighten out your front leg, and then bow forward again so you get that really good stretch through your hamstring. Ugh. And then make sure you bring your chest back up, bend your knee again before swinging it back around and putting it back down where it was before by your foot, and then rotating through the other side. So that same half kneeling, but then hips back, bow forward to that hamstring stretch. Rebend your knee and bring that back down. All right, and then we're gonna start again, both feet out in front, but we're gonna bend one leg bent, one leg straight. So like your right leg out straight, and just kind of reach, give a little stretch toward that right leg. And then you're gonna kind of like rock back and pull your weight back, almost into like a little boat pose as you switch legs and cross one leg and then straighten out the other one and then lean forward again. So you just kind of like rock back and then switch legs, get a good little stretch. Rock back, switch legs, get a little stretch. And then this time we're going to do a little like windshield wiper across and then switch. windshield wiper. And then switch. So you're not really leaning forward as much, but just pulling your legs back. Get a little cross wipe. Okay, and then this time, we're gonna kind of go back to that pattern of like rocking forward, rocking back, but rather than having this leg that you're reaching for, like my left leg in this case, rather than having it straight, we're gonna have it bent, and you're just gonna try to rock forward a little bit, and then rock back, and then plant the other foot crossing the other leg. So my right leg is bent, my left foot is planted, and I guess both legs are bent, but one is crossed in front, and one is just bent out in front, trying to plant your foot as you lean forward. And just rocking your weight in between your hips. And then you're gonna start rocking further and further, and you're gonna try to like get a little bit of air, getting your butt up off the ground just a little bit as you rock your weight forward onto that foot. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then on your next one, you're gonna try to freeze with your butt in the air. Yes. And then sitting back and then trying it again on the other side. Nice. All right, and then we'll finish just with a little bit of kind of back to the beginning with our feet straight out in front. You're gonna drop your knees to one side. If we're going to the right, and then you're gonna leave your right leg here, and then you're gonna spin your left leg back. So you're kind of in a little pigeon stretch, but then we're just gonna rock back and forth, kind of switching sides in a similar way that we were doing with the, kind of with the 90-90s and also with the little hamstring stretch, but just kind of rocking back and forth, but getting a chance to kind of stretch out that back leg. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna kind of transition into something else. So if you need anything else for your hips, you know, sometimes after doing that, I'm like, ooh, I really need this stretch or that stretch. So just anything else you need, or if you just want some water for a second, we'll just be transitioning into the next part, which you don't need any equipment or anything for the next part. And we're actually gonna just go right back to laying on the ground. So the next thing we're gonna do is just a little bit of kind of core stuff to keep warming up, engaging our core. And so we're gonna start with a little hollow rock. And so I'm not gonna have my right hand up overhead, but you'll have both hands up overhead. Or if you also don't wanna put your hands up overhead, that's fine. And you'll keep your belly button to spine. Try to keep your legs straight if you can. Bending your knees if you need in order to like release some of this tension from your low back, and trying to keep your low back in contact. And so we'll just do 30 seconds of these hollow rocks. Ready, set, go. Yeah, if you were already going, that's great. And just getting reps when you can, taking short breaks as needed. We're gonna do 10 more seconds. Three, two, one. Now we're just gonna add a little flutter kick. So try to stay in this hollow position, but kicking your legs now. And again, if you need a short break, that's fine. But then just come right back up into your flutter kicks and get as many as you can for the next 20 seconds. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one. Now you're gonna place your hands hands under your butt, and you're gonna have your legs straight, and you're gonna try to drop them off to one side, and then bring them around and drop them off to the other side. And again, just getting reps when you can on these for another 15 seconds. Trying to keep your legs together as best you can. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we rest. We'll rest for 30 seconds and then we'll repeat that 2 more times. And again, just getting reps when you can and taking short breaks as needed. Okay, 10 more seconds. And we're gonna do those hollow rocks to start. 3, 2, 1, go. 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna do our flutter kicks. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Windshield wipers. Yeah. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. That kind of burns a little bit. Feeling warm? Okay, we do this one more time. 10 seconds. Starting with our hollow rock. 3, 2, 1, go. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Flutters. 15 more seconds of flutter kicks. 10. 3, 2, 1. Wipers. Ugh. Halfway, 15 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, good job with that. Wow. Nice little core zap for your warm up. We'll stretch if you need. Stretch out your tummy a little bit. Okay, then next we're going to use the same format to kind of just get like our legs moving a little bit. And so we'll do 30 seconds through these different movements. each. And then again, this is where we're gonna have some like lunges and jumping jacks popping up. And so you can replace those with, if you have like a lightweight, you could do like a little bent row maybe. And then instead of the jumping jacks, I was gonna say you could just do like a march, but maybe that's also like a 1 foot thing you don't wanna aggravate, but instead of jumping, you could just maybe step. Or yeah, some like good mornings where you're just like bowing forward. Just some options for you. Because the first 30 seconds is gonna be jumping jacks. And we'll get going into this. Oh, hey Slam, you're just in time for some jumping jacks. All right, ready, set, go. We're just gonna do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. I'm just gonna do one arm jumping jacks. And just nice and steady with these. Three, two, one. And now we're just gonna go into some squats, just your body weight, nice and slow and steady. Just squatting down and standing back up again. And yeah, nice and slow and steady. I'm not trying to do a million reps or anything here. Just still warming up our legs a little bit. And then we're gonna go back to jumping jacks. We're gonna do like split jumping jacks. So your feet are gonna go forward and backward as opposed to side out to the side. 3, 2, 1. So more like this. And then you're still trying to get your arms up overhead. So it's kind of a fun coordination challenge. 3, 2, 1, and then now we'll just do some walking lunge steps, and just like the squats, just nice and slow and steady. Really just doing a few reps, totally fine. Ten more seconds, and we're just gonna go back to the top, and we'll do this for 3 rounds. So back to the jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Those nice and easy squats. You could add like a second hold at the bottom if you feel ready for that. Ten more seconds and we'll do those split jacks. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1, and lunge steps. Ten more seconds, and then we'll do one more round of all this fun stuff. 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. Squats. Little hold at the bottom. Keeping those heels down, chest up. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Splits, jumping jacks. But not actually, don't do the splits. Unless you're into that, I guess. Three, 2, 1. Lunges. Three, 2, 1. All right, rest. Grab a sip of water. Hopefully now you're really warm. And for the next part, I'm just gonna use a weight vest so that I'm not like holding any weight today. But so if you all wanna use a weight, you can have it ready. And then we're also gonna be doing some step ups. So if you wanna have a step ready or get your step ready. And then I'm also gonna do jump rope, but we'll have other options for jump rope. But if you have a jump rope and you have room to jump rope, then you could get that out too. And so we'll have a couple minutes here to rest and get all your toys ready. What's up?
How much is in your weight vest?
I actually don't even know, to be because it's like there's like I think these are each like 4 pounds. And so there's 4 in the front and there's 2 in the back. Between 20 and 30 pounds maybe? No, maybe not even 20 pounds. 20-ish pounds. I know, it looks a lot more serious than that, I feel like.
I've never thought about getting a weight vest, but I can see how it would be kind of nice at times.
When you're injured?
Well, I just meant that, like...
No, totally.
Sometimes I'm doing things and I'm like, well, I need to slow down because otherwise I'm going to drop this weight, you know? Or, like, something bad's going to happen here if I trip and fall.
Yeah. Or I got really into just like walking around with the weight vest for a little while as like recovery days and stuff. Like when I was especially when I was living in an apartment and I was having to walk Eden regularly. It's like, okay, I gotta do this, but I could also just like put a weight vest on and like march around a little bit. Okay, so, haven't got all my toys out yet. Okay, we're also gonna be doing sit-ups, and since I have the weight vest on, I'm gonna use this Bosu ball. But obviously that's not mandatory. But it's just gonna make it, because I tried to do sit-ups with the weight vest on another time and it was like, it's a really bad idea. Just all this stuff on your back doesn't feel good when you're doing sit-ups. Okay, so we're gonna do this EMOM style. And so we'll have 4 minutes on our EMOM, 3 minutes of work, 1 minute of rest. And so each minute you're gonna have, the first minute we're gonna do squats, the second minute we're gonna do step-ups, the third minute we're gonna do those weighted sit-ups if you wanna weight yours with like your weight. Or you can do them without weight, that's fine too. And then every minute you're gonna have the remaining time in that minute to get some like all your bonus points, which will be the jump rope skips. And again, if you're not doing If you're not doing jump rope, like this is where Chino, I was thinking like a hollow hold or something might be a good one for your bonus points. Because like you might have to take little breaks, but you could just like hold in a hollow for a few seconds and it'll still probably burn. And then similarly, like we're gonna be getting really tired with those step ups and those squats, but just like a couple rope skips will be like your bonus points. And if you need some other mods because you don't have a jump rope, then you could do those like dumbbell toe taps where you're like kicking your dumbbell with your toes. Or like lateral hops, pretend jump ropes. That would also be fine. Yeah, and so it's gonna be a 16-minute EMOM, and so we're gonna go for 16 as our reps each time. But if you're not having a chance to rest or get any bonus points, then you can drop your reps down. So like 16 for the first minute, we'll do 16 squats, and then the remaining time, any jumps that you want, or resting is of course also great because the jumps are just a bonus. And then the second minute, we'll do 16 step-ups or less if you need to, in order to have time to get to your jump ropes or your bonus points. And then same thing on our weighted sit-ups, 16 weighted sit-ups plus jump ropes. And thinking that you should have like 20-ish seconds, especially on the first round, to get to your bonus reps. But if you're only getting like 10 seconds by the end, that would be fine. But this first set, if you're not getting more time than that, you can drop the reps down a little bit. And then the fourth minute is a full rest minute before we go back to that. And you know, I will help us get there. It's always really confusing in the beginning. But we'll just start with some squats. Easy as that. And again, you can do them goblet if you have your weight. You could do them with a barbell if you have your barbell. You can do them just with your body weight. Any weight on your squats is totally fine. And we're going to start in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. But with a goal like 16, the idea is that you can like cycle through these reps pretty quick, so hopefully they're not like too heavy. And yeah, I probably picked those numbers, especially knowing I was just using the weight vest, so it wouldn't be too heavy. So if it's heavy for you and you need to drop them down, that's totally fine, because it's everybody's own workout. And then get your bonus points. Jump rope. 15 more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go to our step-ups. And trying to get 16. Weighting these if you want. I got 20 seconds left. More seconds. 3, 2, 1. 16 sit-ups. Eh. 20 seconds left. Oh, and our next minute is the rest minute. Three, two, one, rest. better for you. We're gonna do 3 more sets, 4 total rounds. More seconds before we get back to our squats. Seconds. Back to our squats. 3, 2, 1, go. Once you get your squats done, you can get to your bonus points. You hit my box. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and step ups. It's like, what's next? Seconds. Three, 2, 1. Sit-ups. Get some bonus points before we rest. Arr. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we're halfway through. Rest 1 minute. Good job, everybody. Keep getting those bonus points. Doing great. More seconds to rest. And then we'll do some more squats. And step ups and sit ups. And bonus points. 10 seconds. Ready, set, go! seconds. And then don't forget, step ups are next. All right, 3, 2, 1, step ups. More seconds. All right. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sit-ups. There. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And then we get to rest. 3, 2, 1. Rest. One more rest minute. And then one more set. You're all so strong.
I'm on mute, but you can't hear me breathing. I also forgot I was on mute. This making some noise with my nose. I'm outside of my yard right now.
It's okay to make noises. It's good to remember we're all humans behind the screen.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah. All right, we got 10 seconds. Then we'll do the last set. 3, 2, 1, go! Whew. And bonus points. Once you finish your squats, you got 30 more seconds. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Step ups. Twenty more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sit-ups. Seconds. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Wow. Good job. Grab a sip of water. After we rest a couple minutes, we're going to do one more thing. And this time, we're going to just go for 8 minutes, as many rounds as you can get, 8 squats, 8 step-ups, 8 sit-ups, and then 24 of the rope skips. So 8, 8, 8, 24. And we'll just go for 8 minutes, getting as many rounds as you can. So there's no rest period in that. Like all the reps are cut in half. Maybe the rope skips will be a little bit more, but you won't be doing them each time. And we'll just go for 8 minutes, as many sets as you can. But we'll rest another minute before we start. Oh yeah, for your hollow hold, maybe you could do, or maybe you could do 24 Russian twist.
Okay, great. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Or anyone else who wants a different mod for the jumping, maybe a Russian twist would be a good sub there. If you're bored of jumping jacks or dumbbell toe taps. Or pretend jump rope. The actual jump rope is kind of fun because you miss it every once in a while and it adds a little extra, I don't know, risk. Okay. We'll get started pretty soon. We're going to do 8 squats, 8 step-ups, 8 sit-ups, 24 jump rope skips.
Can I take a picture before?
In case we get timed out, yes, please.
1, 2, 3.
Thanks, Q. Making sure we get our picture taken while we're here. I always see it later. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I need to do that more. All right, 8 squats coming up in 10 seconds. Followed by 8 step-ups, 8 sit-ups, and 24 somethings. 3, 2, 1, go! It's all something, I guess. Of everything 2 minutes. Three minutes in, 5 minutes left. Just try to keep moving. Yeah, now that you found that pace, just maintain it. And we're at 4 minutes, halfway there. Just keep cruising. Find that steady pace. And then just sprint the last minute if you can. But just steady until then. Three more minutes. Good job, everybody. Keep moving. Get all those reps you can. There's seconds. Three, two, one. Rest. Nice. Thanks everybody for coming to the workout. And we didn't run out of time. Wow. So much more fun with friends. Thanks for being here, everybody. Okay, get this thing off me.
Workouts to adjust.
What's up?
That was got to be done.
I still couldn't hear you. I don't.
That's the workout to be able to adjust.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. Yay, I'm glad.